Check, check, 1, 2. So I don't think people realize just how cool these things are. I have a friend that wound up hooking me up with one of these. I've been wanting one for a long time. ZVex does the Vexter ones. I think they're made overseas and they're checked over in America for quality control. I had a regular Fuzz factory, so it basically is an enclosure about this big, and that's it. And then the knobs are on the top. But with this one, the knobs are in the back, which is actually good because you won't hit the knobs with your foot. But then they put this plexi, this Lexan, on it and attach this. So I mean, if you're watching this video, you already know what this crazy ass thing does. So I'm just going to kind of go through a couple things. I'm running into the Helix instead of this little amp that's here, but this little Fender Champ, this Super Champ, is great for doing little quick demos and stuff, and I'm probably going to wind up using a real amp just to show, you know, a real amp that most everybody could get their hands on and get some good usable tones out of that. But I'm just doing the Helix for this particular video. So that is I got this running on a 9-volt adapter. I put a clip in there. So you got volume, gate, compression, drive, and stab. Stab is stability. So if you want it to squeal, it definitely will. But you can, everything is interdependent, one of those big words. So the volume, the gate, the comp, the drive, the stability, it kind of hollows out the sound. So I will show you that. The circuit is very stable and pretty quiet, considering that is a ton of gain. With less drive. So you can make this sound like a kind of like a normal fuzz. And then it starts to clean up with my volume knob on the guitar. Now let's we're getting a radio station. This house gets all kinds of surprise goodies. So a fuzz typically will clean up like that, and then more. call this the Fuzz Factory because you can get a ton of different sounds. Now I'm tuning it to the key of E. So that's when I started really getting into fuzz. I got into Smashing Pumpkins, and they would stop on that tune mayonnaise, and then they could tune their fuzz. They didn't have a fuzz probe, but they figured out a way to stack fuzzes and gain to where they could get it in the key. You can get really good at controlling the pitch with your foot as well. And you can get things, I'm not doing a great job with my hand. Obviously, your skin's going to disturb the RF frequency better than your feet. So you have a little more leeway. You know, I'm using my socks and Birkenstocks. As a side note, if you don't know about socks and Birkenstocks, you're missing out, kids. It's not just for boomers. So let's see if I can get a couple other usable tones. Let me get some Velcro thing. So that's going to be, the Velcro thing is going to be the gate. So that's going to be like a, and then the comp too. So I pulled the gate, I increased the gate. Let's see, the comp, and let's make it more stable, like wide open stable, okay? And then drive about half. And here's so the volume, you want it to kind of match the volume of your bypass signal, sort of, unless you want to boost. Now that is a usable fuzz tone that's not too crazy. You can get so many different sounds out of this thing. I got to say, between the Fuzz Probe and the Digitech Freakout, those are my two most favorite pedals of all time, probably. They're just absolutely incredible pedals. Now listen to that, I'm cleaning it up. Now you can hear that gate kicking in, right? If you don't want to chop your notes. Let's see. That's actually the comp. Now you can hear, this is the gate, so you can hear I just allowed much more noise to pass through. But what's cool is you can incorporate the radio and then play along with it. That's kind of hip sometimes. There's Siamese Dream's got all kinds of radio signals hidden in those tracks from their pedals getting that stuff. I mean, that's crushing tone. And now it's totally stable because I got the stability. So check this out. I will never forget the first time I played through one of these. It was at Midtown Music in Atlanta. I heard about them. It was probably 2003. And I saw one there. And I was like, oh, I've heard about those. I want to try one. And I went back there and I played through like a clean amp. And I took this filthy little thing and was playing. And I laughed the entire time because it is so fun to play one of these, because it's totally interactive. I mean, the sky's the limit. You can get so many different sounds, and there's more I'm not even getting out of it, to be honest with you. But just between the guitar, rolling off the pickups, selecting different pickups, messing with the gate, the stability, the drive, the volume, et cetera, et cetera. And it's not a one-trick pony. You can tame this thing to where it's totally like kind of a Hendrix milkshake fuzz. But then you can, just run. I'm going to demonstrate real quick, and then some soundscape stuff you can do. Check this out. I'm going to add reverb and some delay. I can't thank ZVex enough for making this thing. It's ridiculous. It's so inspiring. I feel like Jimmy Page waving his hand over the theremin, and a whole lot of love. So get you one of these crazy things, and you will be laughing the entire time because you're actually playing a pedal. This is like a totally different instrument. It's like you're playing the guitar and you're playing a pedal too. I can't tell you how inspiring this thing is. So I'll be diving into weird pedals from time to time. And another one I'm going to do is the Rainbow Machine. I get some crazy sounds out of the Rainbow Machine that I haven't really heard other people doing. I found a couple in there that are really hip, but that guitar pedal is very polarizing as well. But if you kind of spend a little time with it, you can really just find some incredibly inspiring things. So thanks for watching. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the comments. I got more stuff coming. Cheers.